Hello everyone, my name is Josef Russert. I'm a medical physicist and an instructor here at RTU in the AS to BS program for medical dosimetry. And I'd just like to, quickly tell you a little bit about myself and how I got involved in the field. Um, Probably not the most traditional route into the field, as I really didn't even decide or even really know about the career path until I had already finished my undergrad. My undergrad was in basic pre-med biology with a minor in chemistry and a minor in German. And following graduation, I went to work in a molecular biology lab at the Medical College of Wisconsin in Milwaukee, Illinois. I got my undergrad from the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. And after about a year working in that lab, I decided to actively research other options for a career. And as it turns out, my mother is a radiation therapist, and for whatever reason, being the ungrateful child that I was, I had never really learned much about her career. And it was at that time that she started to, talk to me and say, hey, you should really learn more about what I do because it's really cool and I think you would be very good at it. So, at that time I basically visited her at work and got to meet some of the dosimetrists and physicists and physicians that she worked with, and kind of started informal job shadowing for a short period of time, only a few days here and there, just to see if this really was something that I wanted to pursue. And it was at that time that I started looking for graduate programs to become a medical physicist. As I said earlier, I had a little bit of catch up to do because I didn't have the most traditional path. So I had to, at that time, basically go to community college and take a number of physics courses in order to be accepted into my graduate program. Basic. I had taken the general physics courses in my undergrad as required for pre-med, but I hadn't taken quantum mechanics, electricity and magnetism, nuclear physics, and all those wonderful classes. I was able to find a few of them at community colleges, and then I basically was accepted a program conditioning that I could pass those courses, and they were actually able to create an extra course in some undergraduate courses because there were other graduates who needed to fill in those gaps as well in order to basically start the program. So it was at that point that I, fully enrolled in Chicago at Rosalind Franklin University, which is no longer running a physics program. Unfortunately, the demand and the changes in the field with accreditation and those things were not something that department wanted to develop. So unfortunately, they have closed their doors, and now it's just basically just a medical school. But there was an adjunct medical physics program for a period of about 10 years in Chicago. And from my experience, majority of the physicists in the Chicago area had came from that program, and that's who I was job shadowing, and that's how I found out about that program. And a lot of them were actually instructors there, so I was able to basically preview the program and find out if it was right for me. So my master's program was 2 years. Following that, I began to actively search for employment, and as something that I had found when I was in school was I really did like giving presentations and giving talks and preparing lectures, and I was interested in education. So one of the things I started doing was looking for how I could combine the two. And my first job in the field was actually working for Brain Lab in the Chicago area in their education department, basically creating a course to train physicians in how to use their iPlan software. And that was a very exciting position. Unfortunately, I didn't stay there very long because a more exciting position came along, which was a residency in medical physics with Global Physics Solutions, which at the time had a lot of affiliation with RTU. Unfortunately, we kind of professionally, they're distinct companies now, and they're not overlapping as much as they did when I was hired as a resident. But we maintain a lot of close contacts just through networking, and so through the residency, I was spending a lot of time at RTU training with physicists in the South Bend area, and that was the basic jumping off point where I learned about the RTU program, and Brent was at that time talking about creating a medical dosimetry program, and I was very interested in pursuing my passion of education, with that program. So, basically, while I was a resident, I started working at RTU and preparing and creating some courses, and I've found it to be a very challenging and very rewarding experience. So if you are looking at joining our program, or if you are an active enrolling in the program and starting up, I'm very excited that you've chosen to enter our field. For whatever reason, however you found this field, I'm glad you did, because it's a very exciting field, and we need, there is a demand for people who have a passion for, not only helping people but also advancing our field, and so I really hope to be a part of your career path and starting off as either a medical dosimetrist or a medical physicist. So look forward to meeting some of you at the RTU campus. I'm definitely always around at the boot camps, and quite frequently here for other reasons and other purposes. So welcome to RTU. I hope you're excited to start this new adventure, and I look forward to seeing you on campus. Take care.